to play some more Dungeons and Dragons because you guys can't just get enough. The game today is going to be the Arena of Generosity, which I will explain what that means here in just a second. But as the audience, you guys could not be more important, especially for the survival of our players. Speaking of which, let's have them introduce themselves, their character as well, and their favorite Dungeons and Dragons monster, because those are so iconic and such an important part of the game. So Nicholas, why don't you start us off?
Hi, I'm Nicholas. We'll be playing Franklin, who is a halfling ranger. It's basically, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, it's basically Frodo with Strider's job. I think the gelatinous cube is a classic, but my favorite fight has been against a displacer beast.
Okay, I'm Bethany. I'm playing, oh shoot, I just lost it, Braca Ice Shield. And Braca is a half-orc paladin. And my favorite monster is probably goblins, just because they're like little gremlins. That's fun.
I'm Dale. I will be playing Turi, a level 10 human druid. And my favorite D&D monster is probably a silver dragon. I enjoy Dragonlance books to no end.
Hi, my name is Bethany, and today I'm going to be playing Vidania, who is a wood elf rogue. So she's really good at sneaking and getting sneak attack damage as well too. And favorite D&D monster, gotta go with classic dragon.
Hi, and I'm Billy. I'm going to be playing Rangrim Goldfinder. He's a dwarven barbarian following the path of the Storm Herald, and he's going to whip himself into a furious rage, which is going to be a lot of fun. My favorite D&D monster is definitely the gelatinous cube, because you never see it coming when you're going through a dungeon, and if you're really smart, you can use it against the other enemies in the dungeon. It can be a ton of fun.
Those are all awesome. We're going to find out my favorite monsters here in just a little bit because you guys are going to fight them. But there might be a couple in there that are some of mine as well. So I guess we're going to see. So what is the Arena of Generosity? That's probably what everybody's wondering. So this is an arena for brave adventurers who have experienced a good chunk of what the world can throw at them. And they're going to use their notoriety and bravery to help support a worthy organization. And today's organization, as you guys are all aware, is the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Bluegrass. What they do is provide comfort for families during a very difficult time when a child is sick. And they're going to help anyone throughout the realm, even further than our own state borders. It's going to be, they have families come from all over the US and I believe the world, but in the next Jackbox game, they will tell you all about that as you get to see the staff of RMHC play against each other, and that's going to be something else. So part of the arena is these adventurers are going to take on fights that are way too tough for them, and as a dungeon master, I can't tell you how much I enjoy that, because I'm usually trying to make it fair and balanced, and I don't have to worry about that today. They're going to fight what I want them to fight, and it's going to be great. But we're still cooperative. We're still telling a great story together. And that story is just going to be about how charity can help others, including our adventurers. So every once in a while, we're going to call out for assistance so you and the audience can donate to them and help heal them, help give them extra abilities, help them maybe get a magic weapon. We just don't know. In fact, as part of your generosity already, we're going to give the players one long rest, which would fully heal them and give all their spells back. Plus, they're going to have inspiration due to you guys. You guys are, in fact, very inspiring, which means they get to roll with advantage on one check, and they can decide that at any point that they want to. They'll just let me know. So if you have a favorite hero, call them out in the chat, donate towards them. We'll work out something a little special for them, make it better for them. So players, do you guys have any questions for me before we get this started?
Nah, I'm ready to get started.
Also, some of you who watched the first broadcast might notice that Bethany went from a learning to play to an advanced player over the course of one adventure. I mean, how amazing is that? She is a great player. All right, guys, we're going to get started. You find yourselves in a small chamber. Several torches light the walls, and the flickering light provides you comfort before what's about to happen. You can sense the anticipation in the crowd. The murmur is growing. You smell roasted meat and exotic spices, and they come through your nostrils as you can hear the vendors in the crowd hawking their wares and trying to get that stadium food sold, because man, everybody loves some stadium food. Raucous chorus of cheers and trumpets begin to pierce the fray of the large double doors in front of you. And on the far end, the double doors suddenly open, revealing to you the arena floor for the first time. And the crowd is so excited to see you guys.
I mean, are we stepping out or we gotta wait for a signal?
You guys are able to step out. You can see the floor, and here you are. We have the map pulled up for the audience too. You make your way into the arena. So the floor itself is nothing special. It's worn flagstone. A light layer of sand kind of covers the crevices, probably to absorb some of the blood and the sweat and the tears that are definitely going to fall during this. There are 4 large grates kind of positioned in the corners of the arena with a handful of pillars dotting the center, hopefully providing you guys a little welcome relief from this onslaught that's about to happen. You peer upwards and see 3 levels filling with the spectators. As you emerge to the double doors, their cheering gets somehow even louder and even more excited. Let's hear from them. And guys, you guys are so popular already. We had a $100 donation come through. So we have broken $4,000 for this charity today. We are less than $1,000 away from our goal, so we are getting there. Great job so far. Excuse me, I got a little flustered with that $100 donation. You notice around the edge a blue anti-magic, anti-projectile field, keeping our audience safe because our audience is very important and very, very precious. So we don't want to get them hurt. Through what you can only assume to be a wizard-crafted PA system, you hear, "Welcome to our brave adventurers. Welcome to the arena of generosity. We have an amazing assortment of villains for you to fight against today, and the crowd has never been more anxious. You will face many challenges, and it is likely, without the support of our phenomenal fans, your life will be in danger." Thank you so much for helping fight for this amazing charity. It's our donors who make everything possible. But without further ado, your first opponent will rock your soul. Welcome to the arena, Earth, Wind, and Flame. Definitely flame. Totally not fire. Let's get them on.
Oh.
So how do you guys feel about 3 elementals all at once?
Racka's not thinking. She's ready to just get in there.
So small purple portals appear and disappear almost in the blink of an eye. In their place are 3 very large, roughly human-shaped creatures, one made of rock with hands the size of small boulders and a stern scowl upon his face. The other, basically a tornado personified, just seeming on the very edge of control and kind of blinking in and out like a not-so-gentle breeze. And the third one, far to the north, appears to be made of pure fire, and in his eyes is just complete and total hatred, ready to take you guys out. And again, as a DM, some of my favorite words: roll initiative.
All right.
So as we discussed in our Learn to Play, initiative determines the order in which these monsters and players are going to get to go. I think we have everybody up there. Let's put this in order. All right. And Vidania, with her super fast reflexes, is able to go first. You still got quite a range before you get right close to them, but what do you want to do?
Okay. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get up close and use my cunning action to dash. I have a speed of 35 feet, so I think that I might be able to get up to that earth elemental
Yeah.
and try to use my rapier.
Awesome.
All right, and that's a critical hit.
Wow.
So that's going to deal a nice bit of damage. I got 17 plus 14 for my sneak for my crit, and then 9 points of piercing damage as well.
All right. So a total of 40 damage as she rushes up and pokes it. Typically, rock and a sword, the rock's going to win, but she pierces through it and does some serious damage starting out. That's amazing. Okay. Do you want to do anything else? You got a movement because you can disengage for free since you had a melee attack against it.
Yes, I will do that.
So Vidania is a swashbuckler, and that is one of the really cool abilities is you get sneak attack as long as no one else is close by, and she is great at hit and run tactics. Okay, next up, once you get moved, I'm going to go ahead and let you move, and then I'll control the next one here, is going to be Flame, totally not fire. And Flame does not like seeing his little buddy get hit there. He's going to come on down and just slam on into you. All right. Oh, so
Critical
a
hit
crit
back.
for a crit. And I, of course, don't have that ready. Ooh, 18 fire damage.
Okay.
And being that he is a powerful creature, he gets a second attack, actually. His second attack
That misses.
is just a 9. She dodges out of the way. And Rangrim, you're up next.
It's time to get this party started. Let's put that fire out. I'm going to go into a rage and rush the flame.
Guys, you just got another $45 donation in.
Yay.
So
Thank
let's
you.
use that. You guys, typically in Dungeons and Dragons, you only get inspiration once, but we're kind of bending the rules today to make this better. So you guys have 2 inspirations now to use as you wish. Sorry, Ringham, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to dash toward the flame and threaten it mightily with my axe, but I don't think I can get close enough and make an attack this turn.
Yeah, you'd have to dash there. So when you dash, you just use your movement as your action. So you run, basically. All right. So that's it for Rangrim. Up next is Wind, who sees this prime target right in front of him and is going to just use his slam attack as well. Man, they are critting like crazy. And another $56 donation coming through. You guys are absolutely amazing for helping this party out. They might be using some healing before this really gets going.
I was going to say, we might need it.
All right, 15.
Is that against me again?
Again, bludgeoning damage. That was actually a pretty bad damage roll. And the second attack against you.
I'm going to try not to show that it hurts. I'm hoping that the wind put out a little bit of the fire too, so maybe that could work to my advantage.
Or, oxygen in a fire does make it a little better. So
No, we're
maybe-
going to go with what I said.
Oh, that makes sense. And thanks for the feedback. The music is too loud. We got that turned down. And that is it for that elemental. And next up is Earth. Oh man, there's just a prime target sitting right there. But I like to think of Earth Elementals as big, dumb creatures who really wants to go after a dwarf. Because, man, he's a dwarf. Why wouldn't you? So the Earth Elemental swings on around and decides he's going to take out Rangram all by himself. So here he comes with his first slam attack for 20. Is that going to hit you?
Yeah, that hits.
Man, these monsters are rolling well. So let us... It's going to be 10 bludgeoning damage. And his second attack against you. Ooh, it's a 26.
That'll hit too.
This one is substantially worse for 14 as his giant boulder fists, that's crushes down onto you. Ending
Boulder
his
fish are
turn.
my favorite D&D monster.
Beholder fish. All right. Franklin, you're up next.
All right, I can't do a whole lot from back here yet, so I'm going to move.
Another $50 has just come through.
Awesome.
So we'll go with a third inspiration. And if we get another $50 in the next 5 minutes, you guys will get a free heal in the middle of combat.
Ooh, I could use that.
So I'm just a little guy. I can't cover a lot of ground yet. I'm going to take my 25 feet. And I think I'm going to cast... Oh, no, it's not a spell. I'm going to use my Hunter's Sense to let me know if a creature has any immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Which one are you using it on?
I think I'm going to do the Wind Elemental.
Wind. Excellent. So, wind is resistant to lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
That's what.
But luckily, our donors have been wonderful, and all of you have at least a +1 magic weapon. So you guys are good to go with that. Wind is immune to poison. He's also immune to exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and he can't be unconscious. No vulnerabilities on that one.
Okay. As my... No, that's it. Oh, that'll be my turn.
Okay. I didn't change the name. I'm going to go with Ula again, though I forgot what we changed your name to there, Dale. But you're Ula now, so congratulations.
Oh, all right then. All right. Well, I didn't like seeing my other fellow adventurers get beat up real good there. We're going to move forward just a little bit. And then I'm going to use Healing Spirit. And we're going to cast that 1 level up. So we'll make that a 3rd level spell.
You got it. So let me get one on the map, because that actually you can control and move throughout the game. And I thought I had one ready, and obviously I don't. So where are you putting it right now? Because so someone has to be in that square to get the healing effect from it.
Right, so we're going to put it in the same score with the Dwarf Berserker, because Rogue is just out of reach. And
Gotcha.
it must have trouble getting its magic going because it rolled double ones.
Oh no.
2 hit points. But it does stay in play there for quite a while.
It does. How many times can that heal?
6 times.
Thank you. So we're down to 5, right?
Correct, down to 5.
Perfect.
And that is a bonus action.
What else you got for me then?
We're going to go ahead and hang on to my other action. Everything else, I need to be a little bit closer for.
Yeah. You want to dash instead? You can get on up there.
I do want to dash instead. We're going to dash over to the other side of the arena a little bit.
Oh, nice. Let's show off that wonderful flagstone floor. All right. Braca, you're up next.
Okay, Braca is very excited to just get in there and start walloping. So I'm just gonna dash forward. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's normal. And then yeah, she's gonna take the dash action so she can get right in there. So 2, 3. Like right there,
Perfect.
right next to the wind elemental.
All right. Vidania, you are up again.
All right, I think I'm going to use that cunning action to disengage from the fire elemental since he did more damage to me.
Very smart.
And then I'm just going to kind of come over here on the other side of this wind elemental and see if I can use that rapier to cause any damage on
Sure.
it.
And roll with advantage for having it flanked.
All right, so that will make the attack a 17. Does that hit?
A 17 does hit. Roll some damage.
Okay. So 12 piercing, and then do I get sneak with somebody else?
You do because you have it flanked and it's not within
Yeah.
5 feet of an ally.
Okay.
So you are
All
good
right.
to go there.
So that's 20 sneak damage.
As
And
another $10 came through, we are almost at $4,300. Keep those coming to help these players out. They're going to need it really soon.
And then because I landed that attack, I will also be able to move back a little bit, hopefully, to prevent some further attacks on me here.
For sure. Nice turn. All right. It's time for Flame, not Fire. Well, he's lost his favorite target, and he just doesn't like to fight things, and gonna attack this handsome dwarf fellow next to him with a roar and 2 great big old slams into him. Let's see how that goes. A 22.
Yeah, that hits.
That is for 9 fire damage.
Oh,
And his second attack, a 20.
that'll hit.
This time it's 10 fire damage, as that heat next to him is just almost unbearable. But luckily it's your turn, and since you start your turn with that healing spirit, you get a free heal from it. So,
All right. So, how much does that heal me again?
how much is that, Dale?
I don't know how much that is.
Yeah, let me look
Okay.
it up real quick. We just hit 4,300. So you know what? We'll just use those donations, and whole party fully healed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The crowd is
Nice.
supporting you fully and cheering, and you guys just feel so inspired and so backed that free heals. So we're gonna not use that charge on this healing. And what you got for us, Rangram?
All right, it's time to continue this rage, and I'm gonna lay into the wind elemental with my vicious great axe.
Alrighty. Let's get those attacks going.
So the first attack is just a 12.
Do you want to use that inspiration that you guys have? One of those. You have 2 right now in your pocket.
Yes, absolutely.
So with that, you actually crit on your second roll. Awesome.
All right, and then because should I roll the damage first?
Yeah, go ahead and roll some damage.
All right, that's going to be 12 damage.
And if
with
I
a crit with a vicious great axe, I get 7 more.
Nice.
19.
So that's going to be 19 damage on the first attack, and I have the extra attack action, so I'm going to go ahead and use that and swing again.
Guys, just another $50 donation coming through. Somehow you are inspiring people as well, so amazing job.
Great, great. A 13 is not going to get it done, though.
It is not.
So unfortunately, that's going to be the end of my turn. Luckily, by refreshing my Storm Rage, me and everybody within 10 feet of me is going to get 4 temporary hit points. So that'll apply to me and Braca.
Awesome.
Just going to move that for a second. And we're just going to put up a little aura around you just to kind of show the audience that, you know, what we're talking about, the 10-foot area around you.
Yeah, so a chilling storm aura, because I follow the path of the Storm Herald, and I have the soul of the tundra, is going to protect me from cold damage. Me and my friend Braca there, and we're also going to gain a little bit of temporary health every round.
Perfect. All right. Well, this wind elemental does not like being attacked. It has decided to go for a whirlwind attack against you all. So have fun with that, as it will moves forward to be in the same square as Braca. Braca, I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, look at
23.
that. All right. So you feel this wind all about you, like you're in the middle of a tornado, and it's wind just pelting you and tries to lift you off the ground. But there you are, standing strong, and it doesn't seem to affect you. The wind elemental just kind of moves back to its previous spot and realizing that you are much too strong for it. Maybe due to some donations from our amazing fans.
Braca is too strong for the wind.
Makes you look good, Braca.
Thank you.
Goes to the Earth Elemental now, who has a one-track mind, and there's a dwarf there, and that in thought's gonna hit that dwarf. Gonna hit him twice. His first roll is a total of a 9, and the poor thing just pounds into one of the pillars, and you see it start to crack as takes the full force of the damage, but doesn't seem to hurt anything else. Second roll though is a 23.
Oof. Yeah, that'll get me.
Man, these guys are not messing around.
Don't you think that pillar should have fallen on his head a little bit?
Maybe if I had more time to get everything else done, it would have. But at this point, I was going to break the pillar. It's still there. You guys are going to need it for cover. Maybe later. Who knows? 13 bludgeoning damage. But I think...
Well, I'm raging. That should be cut in half.
In fact, it is.
Do we round up or down in this edition?
We always round down in this one. So 6 bludgeoning damage. And next up is Franklin.
Let me ask a question about a spell.
Sure.
Is Magic Circle an enclosed contained cylinder?
I haven't thought about it much. I would think so.
Okay. I'm going to move within 10 feet of the flame elemental, and I'm going to enclose him in a magic circle.
Could you link that in the chat for me, please?
I'm working on it.
Guys, we're up to 4350. We are making amazing progress for this. Oh, sorry, 4360. Donations just keep coming in. Thank you all so much.
Awesome.
All right, so glowing runes appear in the ground surrounding the flame elemental. I'm guessing you're going to go with elementals as your type of creature?
Yes.
Right.
I really want to watch him put himself out.
Okay, so this magical circle surrounds the flame elemental, preventing him from moving inside of it, but he's already inside of it because of the quick thinking of one Franklin. So I guess we're gonna see what happens to this poor flame elemental on its next turn. And at your action, you move. Do you want to do anything else there, Franklin?
No, that's my turn.
Perfect. Ula, you are up next.
All right. That healing spirit is sitting there on top of our dwarf friend, so that's going to heal him on my turn for 6 points of damage that he took there.
All right, great. Back up to full health.
And I'm going to move forward and flank the earth elemental with him.
Kind of sounds like you guys need more of a challenge, I think.
And then we're going to use Primal Savagery on it. When I turn my hand and do a Vicious Claw and swipe at it with a 14.
14, all right. You make pretty solid contact, and you maybe see the faintest of scratches in its solid rock form, but it doesn't seem like you did any serious damage to it or really affected it at all. I mean, basically, you just scratched its back a little bit. It kind of likes it. But you want to do anything else?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Awesome. Apparently now it's Braca the Strong.
Okay. Braca is very mad that the wind elemental tried to blow her away. So she's going to use her greatsword twice because I have an extra attack.
Perfect. Guys, we've gotten $50 in the last 5 minutes. So how about the audience? You guys tell us what you want the bonus to be for these players. Because right now they're taking care of business. Let us know what you think, and we will go ahead and probably implement that.
I do want to go ahead and use my
Inspiration?
yes.
You got it.
On that first one, so that I roll a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And then
12
I do,
magical slashing damage. Awesome.
and then one more time. That's
Nice.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Yeah. And that's 16 damage. So I just imagine her just sitting there like very angrily slashing this wind elemental.
It is tearing up. So our audience has suggested you guys all get potions of healing. Due to our previous donations, I actually gave you one in your inventory already. So we're going to double that. You guys now have 2 potions of healing as well to use at any point that you need to.
Thank you.
As these donations keep coming in, you're going to get more and more bonuses. But these fights are going to get a little bit tougher.
Woo, thank you guys.
Thank
So-
you.
This wind elemental is starting to, the mighty thunderous tornado is starting to become more of a gentle breeze. It's still up and it's still going to fight you, but it is definitely worn down. And that puts us at Vidania next.
All right, I'm going to come back seeing all the damage that Braca did, and I'm going to flank her and attack that wind elemental again, see if we can take care of it. And that's a 27 to hit.
That hits. Let's see some damage.
So we got 20 sneak damage and 7 more for piercing.
Ooh. And with that, the wind begins to die down. And as quickly as it appeared, the purple portal once again takes the wind elemental out of the arena. Defeated. Down to 2. Vidania, do you want to move or anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to step back a little more, but I'm going to come over towards where the others, so hopefully we can take care of these other 2 next.
Awesome. Well, speaking of next, the flame elemental bashes against the wall, trying to escape and realizing he's stuck. So he is going to attempt to travel through another plane to get to you guys. Okay. So as he does so, he's able to focus his energy to the elemental plane of fire and reappears suddenly right next to the circle. Well, that was a really smart idea. And right next to Rangram and Braca. And he is gonna hit poor Braca. Here, with the name of Ice Shield. Probably She'll probably not like this. First attack is a 12 against your armor class. How's that looking?
My armor class is 19. That's not
Oh.
hitting me.
Able to withstand this pure flame that's coming at you. The second hit's a 24. So, how you like me now? All right. 9 fire damage, because it's getting hot.
I'm just a little sweaty.
Oh, I see how it is. All right, Rangram, you're up next.
Well, it looks like we blew out that stiff wind. Now let's see if we can quench this flame. More rage. And everybody within 10 feet of me is going to get their 4 more temporary hit points, or go up to 4, I guess.
Awesome.
And I'm going to attack the flame elemental there with my vicious great axe.
Man, you guys are. This is like the opposite of our beginner's game.
That's doing well. So that is going to give me math 28 damage.
All right, got it. Unfortunately, the heat that you are going as you hit it, you also take a little damage from hitting him. You take 8 fire damage.
Oh,
He is
okay.
not messing around as little bits of fire and lava come out and scold your hands as you hit him. But let's go with that second attack.
Oh no, just a 12. I think it's time to use my second use of inspiration.
All right, what's that get you?
So I'll re-roll this one.
Oh, Nicholas, someone likes you. You got a $50 donation just to you.
Hey, me.
Oh my goodness. It bumped out a bunch of rolls.
Oh, that's all good. We'll just pick one and take it. Let's see, using your inspiration, I think we'll take that 20, so that will hit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, that'll be another set
24.
24 plus 7 for vicious.
That is true.
So 31. Yeah.
Nice.
What a hit. You're
My
all
math
good,
skills
man.
are not keeping up with me today.
Yeah, unfortunately, Roll20 just does most of the math for us, not all of it. So we'll figure that out later. But again, that fire that you're hitting, you take 9 more flame damage.
That is okay.
Mostly because he's a jerk, but... And is that going to end your turn?
That'll be it.
All right. Earth Elemental is up next, and he, for whatever reason, he just doesn't like dwarves, and he's going to slam into you twice. First one is a 24.
That'll hit.
All right, you're going to take... Math. Except my math is easier. 20 bludgeoning damage. And you take
Alright.
half of that because you're in your rage.
Right. So just 10.
Just
Still
10.
hurts, but not too bad.
Second attack. Ooh, a 25.
Oh, still hits.
Another 16, cut in half. 8 bludgeoning damage. For some reason, he doesn't seem too concerned about Ula behind him. And Franklin, you're up next.
Well, I'm very disappointed that the fire elemental didn't put itself out. And I believe that donation might have been contingent upon a very certain battle cry. So Franklin yells "yield" very loudly at the fire elemental and will just throw a couple of arrows his way.
Right. So you can tell him not to pass.
23 hit.
That hits.
That is 12 damage. Oh, you know what? Can I retroactively use a bonus action to declare him my prey?
You know what? For a $50 donation, you sure can. So
All right.
great use of that.
He gets an extra 6 points of damage. And I'm going to shoot him a second time.
Sounds great.
Oh, but that's a 14 to hit.
You know, a 14 does hit. It's a large creature, not hard to hit.
All right, so 12 more damage.
And this once great super hot inferno is slowly becoming more of a smoldering coals. Still hot. It's still going to hurt you, but you can see that you are really putting a hurting on this one. And Ula, you're up next.
All right, we'll continue to do some of the minimal healing there on our dwarf friend. That spirit heal him for 7 points of damage that he's taken.
Nice.
And we will again try this primal savagery and see if I can make a hit on this earth elemental.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, I did advantage help me out there at 25.
25 is going to hit. Roll some damage.
Be 10 points of acid damage as the claws are laced with a deadly corrosive substance against his rock hard body.
Very, very smart. He is immune to poisoned. Being poisoned, that damage. Oh, sorry, you said acid. Yeah. So you go from a gentle back scratch previously to a deep claw into now definitely scratches, acid etched scratches in his back. Good turn. All right. Anything else?
That'll be a turn.
Cool. Braca, you are up next.
Okay. So that flame elemental's right in front of me, and so I'm gonna swing at the flame elemental again because that flame elemental made me sweaty, and that's gross. So we're gonna go ahead and just move forward with the greatsword. And 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And that's 15 slashing damage.
Oh, and this fire elemental is just barely even a spark or barely kindling. Just itching to go out.
Ooh, I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for it. For 20 to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. You also take a little damage from hitting him because it's still pure fire. You do take 10 fire damage.
Okay. Okay, and then rolling to hit again, I got a 20.
That hits.
And that's 17 slashing damage.
And as the fire extinguishes, once again, the purple portal takes the fire elemental away as it is no longer a threat to anyone anymore. Good turn. All right. Vidania, you're up next.
All right, so there's just one target, so I'm gonna head on over and see what my rapier can do against this earth elemental.
Let's see.
Ooh, only a 12 to hit.
Would you like to use one of your inspirations?
I think I will.
Smart. So you got that other roll of 28. That hits.
Yeah.
Roll some damage.
That'll be 21 sneak damage and 11 piercing.
You are so sneaky.
And then we'll use that swashbuckler trait to disengage and just step back to hopefully be out of range of any more damage. And that'll be me.
Smart. All right. Rangram, you're up next.
All right, the rage continues. So myself, Braca, and Franklin all jump up to 4 temporary hit points. And it's time to chop this big boy down into a little pile of pebbles. I'm going to use my reckless attack ability, which gives me advantage on all my attacks, and try and chop him up with this vicious great axe. All right, so we got a 28 on the first attack and a 16 on the second.
Both attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Your first attack hits, your second attack misses. You make solid contact, but again, you're trying to hit just pure rock, and you can't find a little crevice or any type of soft points.
Well, that's too bad. He's going to take 13 slashing damage and 3 rage damage.
So much rage. And he is starting to crumble. You can see the cracks develop. can sense that you guys are getting there. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right. This Earth Elemental isn't the brightest. It's basically as dumb as, well, a box of rocks, because it's just you're fighting. One-track mind, and he maybe senses weakness in Rangram and is going to slam into you twice. His first attack is a 14.
All right, he's going to have advantage on attacks against me, but that 14 does not hit.
All right, you feel that crush against your armor, but you're able to stand the first blow. In the second attack, luckily he has advantage and gets a 12. Didn't think I'd say that today. So that again.
I'm too quick for you, Pebble Boy.
All right, that is all for him. Franklin, you're up next.
Arrows seem to be working, so I'm gonna fire this guy. Oh, I'm switching. I'm switching him as my prey.
Okay.
I will fire. 16 to hit.
Does not. Do you want to use one of your advantages?
No, that is a 1. But no, wait. I'm a halfling, so I get to reroll.
You do. So halflings are lucky and get to reroll any ones.
Oh no.
How many times does this lucky work?
I think just the once. You're just an unlucky halfling today.
Oh,
But you are inspired unlucky halfling.
Would you like to use an inspiration?
it says a d20 roll of 1 on attack, but I can use inspiration. Yeah. Just take it.
Yeah, it can't happen 3 times in a row.
Surely,
Okay,
right?
but not. Yeah. The advantage on that last roll was worked out to a 22.
That's a hit. Roll some damage.
That is a 6. This is still the first attack, right?
Correct.
So that's 8 total, and I'll shoot him again. All I'm doing is rolling ones. But it's a second attack, right? So I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are
All
lucky.
right, there we go. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That is 12 more damage.
All right.
I'm the unluckiest lucky.
The cracks get deeper and deeper as you can see pebbles falling off and starting to collapse. And Ula, you are up next.
This turn, much like the last, we're going to go ahead and use that healing spirit on our dwarf friend to keep him up as we can for 6 more points of healing.
And that is it for your healing spirit.
Correct. The healing spirit's going to fade away, and since he's crumbling real good, we're going to try another savage attack with the acid claws.
Let's do it.
Giving a 23.
23 hits. Let's see if you can finish this guy off.
And we're going to do 10 points of acid damage to him.
You went from a back-scratching druid who just kind of cuddled with the Earth Elemental to being the one who sends it back to whence it came. Congratulations, guys. You have taken out the first challenge in the Arena of Generosity.
Yay!
Hey!
All right. So as I promised you, you have 1 long rest to use for free, and the rest of them will have to rely on our donors. So do you guys want to take the first one out, or do you want to go ahead and face off against your next opponent?
I'm at full health. I don't know about others, and I don't have spells, so I think it's more up to other members of the party.
Do we get a short rest?
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and use a short rest. The crowd is behind you. You feel inspired. You're not getting your spells back, but if you want to use some of your hit dice, as we talked about in our beginner's game, go ahead and use those now to heal on up if you need it.
I'm feeling pretty good. I don't think we need a long rest quite yet.
I think I'll be all right with just a short rest.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe I made that too easy on you guys. What do you all think? Was that enough of a challenge? You want something a little harder? You want something a little easier?
I think it would have been quite a bit harder without all the support from our fans.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you guys have your hit dice rolled? I'm going to go ahead
Couple
and
lesser spells if anyone gets pretty close, but not all the way full.
Going to drop that aura off you so we don't get confused.
All right.
All right. So
I put you back to Max Rengar.
I'm gonna use one more hit die and see if I can get there. Oh yeah, there we go.
Nice.
There we go.
all
Full
right.
health.
So audience, you guys are refreshing and inspiring and have healed our players up thanks to your amazing generosity, which we cannot tell you how much we appreciate. So you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Let's see what the next challenge is.
Let's find out, shall we? So, you've proven you can withstand the elements and master fighting separate enemies. But what will you do when your opponent only has eyes for you?
Oh no.
So, we talk about the iconic Dungeons and Dragons monsters. To me, it's really hard to beat a beholder, but I think a beholder by itself is a little boring. So as this purple portal once again comes in front of you, and this single mass of floating flesh with this huge center eye, this disgusting toothy mouth, and 10 eye stalks all around the side of its head appears in front of you. Behind you and off to the sides, you hear a rumbling from behind you. Those grates. Oh man. Oh, did I mention hot lava in this fight, reducing the battlefield? Yeah, I probably should have. Sorry, guys.
Floor is lava.
Floor is lava. So
And if we hadn't moved out of the range last round, lava would still have appeared.
I mean, yeah, lava waits for no man or woman. Really adventurer. So, yeah, I think, guys, it is time to once again roll for initiative.
Actually, I get advantage on initiative rolls. Or roll again.
Excellent. Get you up to a 10. You're still on there once. All right. Looks like, once again, Vidania is going first. Might as well call you Vidania the Quick. And you are
Got
up.
a lot of speed, and I like to just jump right in there and see what I can do. So I'm going to try to get on the far side of this beholder and see what my rapier can do to this new opponent. It's only a 13 to hit, though.
Well, you feel like you make solid contact, and it just kind of squishes the flesh and doesn't seem to affect him in the least. But you did make an attack against him, so if you want to disengage, if you have any movement left, you can.
Yes, I will do that, and then I will see if I can. I don't think for my regular movement that I had that much left. So I think I'm just gonna move back here.
All right, and guys, if you aren't aware, beholders are super dangerous and can kill a player with a single eye beam. So might happen, and we're definitely going to be reaching out for more donations to really help these players get through it. But with that being said, the poor beholder will bat on initiative, and Braca is up next.
Okay, so I'm going to run up to the beholder. I'm gonna attack with my greatsword, but I also want to use up a spell slot to do Divine Smite.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. So I have a 24 to hit.
That is going to hit. Roll some damage.
Okay, so it's 9 radiant damage and 10 slashing damage.
Definitely with that ow as the monstrous, yeah, that's not a good beholder voice, but we're trying. All right. And anything else your turn?
I want to attack again. I'm not sure. I don't see a duration on Divine Smite.
think you are still good. I think it's at least a minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay. All right. Then I'll use my greatsword again.
Awesome.
That's a 15 hit.
15 doesn't hit. He's able to jump above it unless you want to use one of your inspirations.
Yeah, I'll use my second inspiration.
Right there it is.
Use it at 24.
That hits. Roll some damage.
So 12 radiant and 16 slashing.
Ow.
Nice.
Whew, you guys are tough. Maybe this is too easy. Maybe we should add some more to it. What does the audience think? Let us know. We can make this more difficult. That's not a problem with me. All right. Ula, you are up next.
All right. Well, this lava is a little bit too hot to handle. I'm again casting Call of the Storm.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna bring down a great torrent and storm and thunder, and along with that comes some loud thunder and some lightning strikes.
Wow. All right. Can you link that in chat for me really quick? One of the advantages of using Roll20 is the players have the ability to link spells. That way the Dungeon Master doesn't have to know everything, because as you might imagine, with the game as popular and as long-lasting as D&D, there is a ton of information out there. So we're able to condense it and use it where it's all very visible to all of us.
It doesn't quite look like it's linking there. Let me do it this way.
Oh, you didn't call lightning? Gotcha.
Oh, lightning, yep.
Perfect. All right. So a giant storm cloud appears above the whole arena, and out of it comes a single bolt of lightning, trying to hit this poor innocent beholder who has done nothing wrong to anyone. No one
Yeah.
can believe that. And he gets to make a dexterity saving throw, an effort to jump out of the way, which he does, taking half damage instead of the full.
So he's going to take 15 damage.
Whew.
That was a nice damage roll.
It was a very nice damage roll.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
Yes, and then I'm going to move over here, out of the way, behind a pillar.
Guys, we had another $100 donation. We are over $4,500. Guys, we are only
Wow.
$500 away from getting our goal. If we, it'll be awesome if we can get that goal before we go to the Jackbox game, and let the hardworking staff of RMHC make that a celebratory, complete game where you can see how happy they are to raise this money. You guys are changing families' lives, and it's so appreciated. We can't even begin to tell you. So, Ula has moved, and with that $100, players, I take audience suggestions. I give my own suggestions. What do you guys want? What would make your lives better?
I've never been asked that by a dungeon master before.
Well, here at Roleplay, we love to make players happy. So,
Let's chew on that for a bit.
sure, you guys have that in your pocket. You have one favor from me that I will probably forget about and say no. So that's totally cool. With that, Franklin, you are up next.
Well, Franklin could play it smart and study his prey, or he can just shoot it and see what happens. And he's kind of a chaotic guy, so I think that's what he's going to do. We will designate him as prey.
Of course, let's put a little icon on him so we remember. I think there's a snail now.
And let's shoot at him. 28 to hit,
28 does hit.
18 damage on the first.
Ow.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
All right, 10 more damage.
Man, he's not even get a shot at you guys, is he?
That's okay.
All right, Rangram, you're up next.
Nice work, Franklin. Time to take Petunia out to the pasture. I'm gonna, of course, fly into another rage, granting temporary hit points to me, and Franklin's the only one close enough right now, so he'll get 4 temporary hit points.
You got it. And audience, there's going to be a yellow circle around Rangram. That is the area of his rage so everybody can kind of see what we're talking about.
And I'm going to move up there to Miss Petunia and try and cut him down to size with my vicious great axe.
Let's do it.
24 to hit.
A 24 hits.
And then I'm going to do a pitiful 9 damage.
Why'd you even show up?
I know.
All
I'm
right, second
ashamed.
attack.
Second attack is a 28.
That hits.
And that will do another 10 damage. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. This poor beholder, whose name is not Petunia, it's I see you. You know, gotta have an eye pun thrown in there.
Oh my god.
Finally gets its turn. Probably its one and only. Realizing that Braca absolutely devastated it, it's going to bite at Braca first. Oh,
Ooh.
and a crit. How do you like that?
Not very much.
Maybe that's what we should ask for to deny a crit.
Okay, if you guys want to use it. Otherwise, it is 38 piercing damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a flesh wound.
Okay.
Can we undo the crit? Can we get another attack roll or something there?
Is that what you guys want to use it on?
I think
You don't
ultimately
have
it's up to Braca.
Braca?
I mean, it could even be something in our pocket for later down the road.
I'd rather save it for whenever things are a little more desperate.
Okay. 38
All right.
damage it is. Next up, we're going to have 3 random eye rays shot at you guys. I hope you're ready. So just to play fair, I'm going to roll a die. And I'm going to go the order I have at the bottom of my screen. So Bethany, Vidania, you're 1. Dale, you're 2. Other Bethany, you are 3. Nicholas, you're 4. And Billy, you are 5. First ray is at 2. So that is Dale. And then we're going to see what ray he shoots at you. I think I like them because they're kind of random.
Can he see me around the pillar?
I'm not saying the shot's going to hit you per se. You're definitely... and the charm ray shoots at you. So you are getting covered behind that pillar. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage because you have that cover around you.
How about a 21?
21. So you're
Hold
able
on.
just to...
Oh wait, how far? Who is it?
It's on Ula.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're good to go. All right. So you're able to get out of the way of that deadly ray. And let's see who he's going to shoot at next. A 4. So that's going to be Nicholas. Poor Franklin. Precious little Franklin. Guys, we got another $50. We are at 92% of the goal right now. We are
Ooh.
so grateful. Franklin, this is right up your wheelhouse, though. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Yeah, those haven't been so good so far, but
What are the odds you roll another one?
well, I can re-roll it one time. 21.
21. This dark gray ray shoots at you, and you jump right out of the way, doing nothing. Man, I'm a little bummed. I wish somebody donated some money to the DM so we can have another beholder or something. But, you know, last attack is a 2, which has already been shot at Dale. So we're going to go to other Bethany. So Braca, you're getting shot at this time.
What?
Oh,
What?
no. Oh, no. This is where beholders are great. Let me tell you. This is the death ray. Everyone
What?
loves a death ray. Death ray. I need you to make a
Oh.
dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. 11.
So, guys, you wanted it when the situation is dire. This is dire.
Wait, does Braca still have one inspiration?
No.
Brack is out.
Both of them?
Hmm.
So, do you want me to re-roll the ray? Do you want to re-roll your saving throw and use that, or do you want to just let this go and let me have my fun? I mean, I'm good either way.
I'd rather not die.
I mean, you might not die. But you also
Temporary anyway.
you also might die. So
I don't know. It's the audience.
Audience, what do you guys think? Should Braca try to do this, or should she take? I mean, it's a death ray. It sounds more dangerous than it really is.
No,
Are
it
you-
doesn't.
Are you putting your thumb out horizontally, waiting for the audience to?
Oh God.
Okay,
That shiny greatsword, right? It might, reflect some of that ray right back at it.
you ready? Here it comes.
Oh,
58 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
So unfortunately, with the death ray, you're dead.
What?
Okay, I guess I need to use smaller words. You dead. You gone. That
He
is.
diagnosed me with dead. Oh.
Audience, and this is why beholders are so much fun as a DM. They're just random. Audience, let's get some more donations. Oh, $10 for the DM. Thank you. That is so nice.
He doesn't need it right now.
No.
He just killed one of us.
Oh, and $10 for the players. Tell you what, guys, you have that favor. How about you guys use it to bring
Bye-bye.
Braca back from the dead?
I'm good
Am I
with
just,
that.
like down, but not dead.
We'll go with you're now unconscious instead of dead.
But
But you also
Um,
have a long rest coming up after this if you survive.
Can I say, I do have relentless endurance. So when I'm reduced to 0 hit points but not killed, I can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Awesome. So thanks to that, normally it wouldn't apply because it takes you straight to dead, which you get to
Yeah.
0, but you're good to go. Relentless endurance, you're now at 1 hit point. You're
Yay!
totally not a target. The beholder lets out a could not be more pleased, to be honest. All right. And with that, Vidania, you're up next.
Okay. So I see that this beholder isn't messing around, so I'm going to use that flanking bonus.
And the audience is asking how much money to bring Braca back from the dead. We actually used the $100 donation that was previously that I gave the players a favor. So,
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
but they might need some extra help in the next fight because it's more deadly. Anyway, Vidania, sorry to interrupt
Let's see if I can do anything with my rapier. It's a 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
All right. So that's 22 sneak damage and 12 piercing.
12 piercing and 22.
And then
Nice.
I'm going to just move down a little bit to give Braca some flanking advantage for her turn as well and hope we can take it out this time.
Nice turn. Braca, you have a turn. How grateful are you to have a turn right now?
Very
Get your
grateful.
revenge, Braca.
Okay. So I died and was brought back to life, I guess. And I think I am going to, let's see. There's an action. Okay, so right now, I'm just going to disengage and move back.
All right. So when a player disengages, typically the monster would get a free attack on them. But disengaging, you're doing it a little slower, a little carefuler. That's not a word. A little more careful, man. And you keep yourself safe, not attacked. So disengages and moves back out of harm's way. Or so she thinks.
No! I'm almost dead.
Ula, you're up.
Well, we're going to have to do that. Well, that call lightning storm is still raging.
It
But we're going to
is.
let that go, or keep that up anyway, but not call a lightning strike. We're going to
Gotcha.
move down here to take a little more color, and we're going to use Balm of the Summer Court on Braca. So this is a healing of up to 120 feet.
Easily within range of that.
And we're going to go ahead and use 8d6 worth of healing on her.
Nice. Let's roll that up. Another $25 donation came in. You guys, apparently the audience really likes you, which is awesome.
So we're going to heal her for 25 hit points as well as 8 temporary hit points.
Cool.
There you go, Braca.
Thank you.
Ula, anything else?
Oh, that's going to be my action, and we're just going to keep hiding behind the pillar as best as possible from those deadly rays.
Very, very smart. Franklin, you're up.
All right. I don't. Do you still need some help there, Braca?
I think
Yeah.
I've got it covered. I've got some potions, and then I also have like some paladin spells that I can use.
You know what? It's a bonus action, so let me do it anyway. It's Healing Spirit, which is basically a Patronus that comes and will heal you for 1d6 at the start of your turn. It's a 5x5 cube that I'm going to start or center on you.
Okay.
That's just my bonus action. So I'm going to shoot at the ugly guy with the ice dogs.
He has a name, and it's ICU.
I see you. 26 for
26 hits.
13 damage, and a second attack for 8 more.
That hits as well. He is looking very rough. I'm really hopeful he gets one more turn, because, I mean, it's not that I enjoy killing players, but well, we know the truth. Rangram, you're up.
Rangram is going to reach his vicious axe back and unload a very reckless attack, opening himself up.
Love a very reckless attack.
Yes, a very reckless attack on him and scream, "Your name is Petunia!" So
23 hits?
23 hits.
Awesome.
That's 13 damage. And he'll whip around and deliver another swipe, swiping the axe back against the cut he already made. Another 23 for another 17 points of damage.
ICU, who has now decided to be known as Petunia because Petunia has been defeated as the portal whisks
The
the
axe
beholder
did a lot
away.
of damage, but it was the bullying that really did him in. Bullying is not cool, kids.
It is not. All right, guys. So congratulations. I don't know how many of you have actually taken out a beholder in D&D before, but you have done so. And if you would like to, you
I think
can
now
now.
would probably be the time for the long rest. Get Braca back up and get those spell slots back for the rest of the party.
Well, see, she can get, I think she's got all her hit dice, don't she?
I think I've used one.
So this next encounter will be your last one, unless I'm feeling really ornery. And these donations keep coming in, so I'll probably make it a little easier on you guys because they have been super, super generous and has been such a great experience. So this will be your final encounter. I suggest probably using that long rest now.
Yeah.
Definitely take a long rest.
Yeah, chat stay a long rest.
All right, long rest it is.
Gotta look out for you, Braca.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're tough, but
I'll admit I was being a little mean to the beholder, but only because he was picking on my friend Baraka.
Barack. Sorry, I thought you just said Barack.
Well,
And the
they're
audience agrees with you guys for sure.
Thank you guys so much.
What'd you guys
Thank
think
you.
of that fight? Did you guys have a good time?
well, except for the
I
death
don't know
rate.
how to answer that right now.
No, the
I
death
think
rate
we
was
had
the
a little
best
bit of
part.
luck on our side with the initiative rolls and some solid attacks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, you guys did really great. So go ahead and get your spells back, heal up. Let me know when you're ready, and we will go on to the next encounter.
Can
I'm
we
just-
position ourselves? Like,
Yeah, feel free. You have a couple minutes. The audience is cheering you on. So excited. We are at 93%, almost $4,700. We are so close.
That's
Just
fantastic.
another $350-ish. I know it went a little high. That'll let the wonderful staff of RMHC have a completely celebratory game coming up. And trust me, these guys are definitely going to need those donations coming in for this last encounter because I made it.
So honestly, I'm thinking, do you all want to just make a circle?
I'm thinking so far they've mostly come in the middle. I don't want to be in a fireball cluster.
Yeah.
and close to a column, we could whip around behind it if we had to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're
All
you know,
right.
dragon's breath or something dangerous coming.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Please
dragon.
tell me more about Dragon's Breath and how you feel about it.
Well,
Okay.
it's worse than the fire elemental breath, that's for sure.
Are you guys ready?
I think
We'll
I'm
see
ready.
when it comes out.
All right. So
I was just happy to find out that Braca was only mostly dead.
So once
Not dead
again,
It put me down.
over the PA system comes the announcer's voice once again. All right, your final challenge will be a piece of cake compared to what you've done so far. These goblins come from the mountains and are prepared to fight for the loot that you have so far accumulated, thanks to our super, super generous crowd. No, player issue. With that being said, wait a second. What's that? What's that sound? Guys, guys, what do you think that is?
The cake is a lie.
Sounds big.
It's
Oh,
clearly
no.
a sheep.
You hear the whoosh of giant leathery wings flying above the arena. The crowd starts to go into a complete and total panic. Frightened for their very lives. From the sky swoops down probably the largest creature you have ever seen in your life. Oh no. Each talon on its hand is larger and sharper than the finest sword you have ever seen. Two twisted and gnarly horns protrude from the top of its head, showing off this dragon with its great age and great power. The announcer once again comes down. Guys, cancel those goblins. We got something else.
Oh, could just be goblins.
Why couldn't it just be goblins? The dragon speaks to you. How dare you display this wealth and not offer it as a tribute to me? I was hoping for more of a challenge, but I will revel in your destruction. And with that, it is time to roll initiative. Man, that dice might have saved you all. So if we can get $100 donation for anyone out here, and the chat calls out, we will give one player a dragon slaying weapon, which will make this fight much easier for them. They might not survive it the way it is, and I'm okay with that, but they might not be. But let's take a look and see how this goes, shall we? So as per usual, Vidania, you are up first.
All right. So let's just see what we're up against. I'm gonna step on in there as I do and pull out that rapier. 28 to hit.
Nice roll. That does hit.
Right, 17 sneak and 11 piercing. And then I'll use that disengage, and I think I only have 5 more feet of movement, so I'll just step back a little bit and hope it's enough.
Nice turn. All right, Rangram, you are up next.
All right. It's time for the big fight. Who's ready? Who wants to see me chop off a dragon's head? And with that, I go into another rage. The biggest, most vicious storm will start to swirl around me. And that's right. I'm going to start off by recklessly attacking this dragon.
Oh, man. The crowd is genuinely excited.
That's going to be a 27 to hit
27 hits.
and 11 damage. And for my next attack, a 29, a crit.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
Nice.
Roll some damage.
And that's going to be another 12 plus 7, 19. Plus, I get another damage die for my brutal critical. So, I think that's just going to be a d12. Oh,
Wow.
another 12. 31 damage.
Ow.
Excellent.
What do you got for me, Big Red?
All right. All right. I see what's up. All right. Ula, you are up next. And guys, we were at $4,690. $310 from hitting our goal today. Let's see if we can make that happen during this fight.
All right, the first thing I'm going to do here is we're going to go ahead and cast Giant Insect. And there are going to be 3 giant spiders on the arena floor here that are going to get much, much larger in size and surround the dragon.
All right. Give me 1 second to find some spiders for you to fight. Don't know why I didn't see that coming. Okay. Okay, there's one. Where do you want them at?
Put them on the far side of the dragon, the west side.
You want it next to Vidania as well, or like there?
Sure, that's close enough.
Sure.
From here, they just take verbal commands of attack the dragon.
Okay. And you summon them as your action, right?
Yes, they act on my turn each round. The GM has all the statistics and fun things for that part.
Sure do. All right. That is your turn. So, Brecca.
Not quite yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to use a bonus action and use Hidden Paths. And I'm going to step through an unseen walkway to put myself back over here behind a pillar.
All right. This dragon is tired of you guys already being jerks. Oh, hey, and they love your idea. Dale, $10 right to you for your summoning giant spiders, apparently. Somebody likes spiders. Said no, whatever.
Ew.
Yeah. All right. Kind of starting this out. Doesn't like this. Going to use a legendary action to try to get the battle back in his favor. He gets 3 legendary actions total, and he is going to attack Rangram with his tail. For 22. Oh, and
That's a hit.
$20. $20 to Billy for being amazing and such. 18 bludgeoning damage, but you're in your rage, so you only take half.
All right.
And he's down to 2 legendary actions for the day. And Franklin, you're up next.
That was That was
I'm
supposed to be
sorry.
after
I
movement.
totally skipped over you. All right, Braca, you're up.
I wanted to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Alrighty.
Do that. So that's like a 30-foot radius. Everyone within that gets an extra 1d4 radiant damage with weapon attacks.
Nice.
And I'm gonna move. Let's see.
And that light blue circle around you is your area.
Okay. Yeah, that's the movement that I have right now, but that's my turn.
All right. Now, Franklin.
All right. Well, this little monster slayer here has fought a lot of dragons, and they're one of his favorite enemies. So he wants to do a quick check just to make sure if he can recall any vulnerabilities in red dragons. Is that a nature check?
Yeah, go and give me a nature check. Did not think we'd be using skills today.
All right. So as a favorite enemy, that's advantage. So that's a 13.
13. You do know that red dragons like this are immune to fire.
All right. I'm going to move behind this column and fire some arrows at it.
All right.
27 to hit.
27 does hit.
All right. 15 damage on the first one. 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. Now we get to the good part. Love dragon turns. Every player, the dragon lets out a ferocious roar. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That's only a 6 for Vidania.
Oh no.
So it looks like a 13 for me.
Oh no. So it looks like no one has passed this one. While you seem to be dominating this creature and have done some serious damage to it already, it finally hits you. You're fighting a red dragon, and you are now frightened. So as of now, you guys have to run away from it, and
Me and people within 10 feet of me can't be frightened while I'm conscious.
we'll have to change that, won't we?
I also have advantage against being frightened.
Okay, go ahead and reroll to add advantage. So, Braca, you are fine.
What's the check?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 21 with advantage.
There you go. You're not frightened either. Thanks for pointing that out to me, guys.
I may be small, but I ain't chicken.
You ain't chicken. And that's kind of his little free action. He does not like having spiders nearby, as no one in their right mind would. He is going to unleash his fiery breath. Probably just going to hit the spiders. Trying to find where I can rotate it. So just give me 1 second. There it is. Making sure we can hit all 3 spiders, because that's what really matters in life. Yeah, we're going to get them, and luckily nothing else. So good use of that as his massive fiery breath shoots out, hitting spiders. And let's hide that again. Oh, it didn't come out, did it?
Is it hitting Vidania as well?
I was going to say, does that mean I'm in range or is it more of a cone?
It is. I'm actually, that's the wrong animation.
Oh.
There's like 30 things on this layer. it is the cone. It is. Let's try this one. Does that make more sense now?
We can still see the lava, but I can see the.
I can drop that
Fire.
lava down. There we go. How's
There
that?
we go.
Yay.
Yep. Less hot in my area now.
A little less hot, but don't worry, the lava is going to make an appearance because it needs to. All right, so your spiders, they get saving throws. So the first spider rolls a 12. The second spider rolls 12. And the third spider, anybody want to guess? 11. Very consistent spiders. So they are going to take just the tiniest bit of damage. 57 fire damage.
Oh,
Yay.
Right, spiders.
Getting rid of 3 spiders. And the dragon, your pitiful tricks won't work on me. I guess they kind of did. With that is the end of his turn. And Vidania, you're up next. Oh, and
Okay.
Bethany. There's 2 Bethany M's. One of you got a $10 donation because you're amazing. So good job.
So, question with being frightened, I just can't move closer willingly, or do I have to
Correct.
make my full? Okay.
But you do get to make a saving throw at the end of all of your turns to try to break free of it.
Okay.
And it automatically ends if he does damage to you.
I am going to, while I'm still in a closer range, use a dagger to try and throw that at it.
Okay.
So we'll do that first. That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
And with Rangram being in range, that will give me 13 sneak damage and 8 piercing damage from the dagger.
Nice.
And then I will use my movement and my cunning action to come back here and hide
Okay, excellent.
behind the pillar. Do you want me to roll a stealth check just to see how well
Yeah,
I
please.
hide?
Please do.
That's a 20, a dirty 20.
Nice. For those of you that don't play a lot of D&D, a dirty 20 is what you get a 20, but not natural, because a natural 20 is like great.
That'll
All
be
right.
my turn.
Awesome. Rangram, you're up
Oh,
next.
what do I need to roll to see if I can break free of being frightened?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And that's a 17.
Still frightened. He
Okay.
is amazing, but we did get a $10 donation towards giving you guys courage. So with that, everyone has advantage on this saving throw, including Vidania. So you can go ahead and re-roll that if you want. See if you do a little better.
No, the 17 was the best roll. So next turn.
Still frightened. Thank you to the donors for helping our players out and helping a great cause. And Rangram, you're up next.
so because I'm frightened, do I have to move away from him?
Yeah,
No.
that's...
But I want to fight. Well, I guess I'll go hide behind this pillar. And because I didn't attack anything on my turn, my rage will end.
Womp womp.
Yeah. So a wisdom saving throw will break this terror that has a grip on me.
And with advantage, thanks to our amazing donors. Oh, guys, you all just got a $100 donation. So with that, I think no one's frightened. Does that work for you guys?
Works for me.
Yeah.
That works great.
Thank you guys so much. You
Thank
are
you.
absolutely amazing in helping these players out. So you're no longer frightened. Have dash.
Boost of courage.
Oh, and
thanks to our
someone
awesome
gets
donors.
a dragon weapon. Someone gets a dragon slaying weapon. So chat, go ahead and call out your favorite hero right now, even though they're all equally great. But let's see who gets that weapon to help take this dragon down. So let's give the audience just a second. We are $170 away from hitting our goal.
That's incredible.
And in the next game, you guys will hear about how much that actually helps families and what it does for the community, and it's really the whole state at large, plus other states. And waiting to hear from the chat, 96%. And the okay, we're going to move on and we're going to award that dragon slaying weapon just in a second. Oh, Rangram, you got the majority of the votes.
No.
Oh, I am sorry. Apparently I Oh, okay. Braca has, I think, 7 votes.
What?
Don't know. We're having a handwriting issue right now. Can you just tell me the name of the person that gets the weapon? Okay, we're going to go with Braca.
Yeah.
But more donations will give out more weapons, and that is
Thank you,
amazing.
everyone.
As Brock is the only one not cowering behind a pillar at the moment.
Braca the
But we've
Brave.
steeled our courage and we'll come out and help soon.
Okay.
Oh, people are happy about Braca apparently not dying. But either way, we're
As
still
are
gonna,
we.
right?
I'm pretty happy.
So let us, not Braca's turn. So Rangram is hiding, and I'll put that in your inventory in just a second.
Okay.
You really would have thought that I would have had this plan better, but here we
You're
are.
doing great. This is awesome. And I love that it's helping out Ronald McDonald House so much.
You guys are so great. Ula, you are up next.
I haven't recovered a little bit from my fear. I'm going to step just around the corner, and we're going to call lightning again.
Oh, nice. All right, let's do this saving throw here.
He gets a deck save.
It is a deck save. Let's see how it goes. It's a 15, would have failed. You know the best part about being a dragon? 3 times a day, you can decide, you know what? I pass. And the dragon does that. So takes half damage. So instead of that 18, it's a
Take just
9.
9 lightning damage.
Man. Wish I was a dragon sometimes.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to summon out another little healing spirit and have it follow Braca into her battle with the dragon.
Let's get that healing spirit out on the map. And that has 6 charges, is that right?
Correct. And we'll cast that at a 1 greater level. So that's going to do 2d6 on her turn every turn. Well, 6 turns.
Awesome.
And then I'm
All
going
right.
to sneak right behind the pillar again. Just in case it breathes fire.
I don't know why you think that would happen. So give me 1 second. I'm unable to search for the dragon slaying weapon right now. We're about to go old school. Braca, what is your turn?
Okay, so first off, I'm at full health. Does that still take a charge off of the healing?
It does not. So
All right.
you are fine.
So otherwise, I'm ready to charge up to the dragon and attack.
Let's do it. I actually went old school in a paper book to find this, and I'm even struggling then. All right, go ahead. Let's give you a +3 to hit instead of the normal +1. So just add 2 to whatever you get.
Okay.
One of the great things about D&D is you can just make up the rules as you go along.
Hold on. I think because of Crusader's Mantle, I also get an extra 1d4.
Nice. Go ahead and add that on in.
So there's that first one. And that's, I don't, I mean, it's a 13 to hit. I'm assuming that's not hitting.
Well, we're going to add the extra +3, which would still be a 16. So you just hit against its scales. You use your advantages. So I think, yeah, as of now,
Yeah.
it does not hit.
Okay. Let's try again. So one more attack. Okay. And that one's a 29 hit.
29 hits. So then add an extra 3d6 damage because this sword is specifically designed to take out this dragon.
All right. There's an extra 3d6 for the. So that's 7. And then an additional 1d4. So it's a
Man.
total of 21.
Nice.
Nice hit, Braca.
Thank you.
All right. Franklin, you are up next.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike, which is a bonus action. I'm not sure it'll actually hold a dragon, but it's just a bonus action, so it's worth a try. And I'm gonna cast it at level 3 because why not? All right, so the next time I hit him, I have to make a strength check or get entangled in thorny vines.
And Bethany also got another $10 donation. So people out there really like you guys.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to shoot at him. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right, so that's 9 damage plus the thorns entanglement, so strength check. And then a second shot, 23 for 12 damage.
Well, and let's see if you're able to entangle this dragon. What's your DC?
This is my DC.
You're all good. He rolls an 11 total, which your DC is higher than that.
Yeah.
But he's going to go ahead and use his second legendary resistance of the day and decide he does not want to be entangled. So you guys are wearing him down on that for sure, though. So a bonus action. Do you want to move or anything else?
Can I attempt to stealth cloak myself?
Yeah, of course. You can attempt anything. And our other Bethany got $10. I didn't say which one before, but at this point, you both know you've gotten at least $10. So,
Yeah.
so
Thank you guys.
That's a 22 to hide.
okay. You are stealthy and like the wind. You are a leaf on the wind.
Oh,
Maybe-
too soon.
is that too soon? All right. Now it's the dragon's turn, everyone's favorite. Let's see if he gets his breath attack back. He does. So
I'm in danger.
you know, you do really great about putting yourselves out there for your teammates, and that is to be commended. So let's see where exactly this fire breath goes, shall we? I can't find the pivot thing. It's not going to be over the spiders again. There it is. No, that's not it. Appreciate the audience and the players for being so patient while I cannot find the way to move this little icon. Okay. He's pretty happy with this for now. And it's going to unleash a fire breath. Now, Vidania, you're behind some pillars. So you will get advantage on this saving throw. And on top of that, because our audience has been so generous and you're behind pillars, you're also going to get a +5. So Oh, and we are $150 away from hitting our goal. We are
So
so
close. So close.
close. But in sadder news, Braca, the damage sponge, and Vidania both need to make some dexterity saving throws to avoid this massive amount of fire.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled 27, and then you said that's +5 to that.
Right, and you're a rogue.
And I have evasion, so if I succeed, I don't take any damage.
No damage for you.
Fantastic.
Braca, let's do some lucky things. And Braca, that's what'd you roll there?
That's a 6.
That's not going to cut it.
That's a 6.
You are taking some full-on Dragon's Breath fire.
You're
Are you
fireproof, aren't you, Braca?
Thought I was death ray proof. But
56 fire damage to you. I guess
Yeah,
the first thing the fire's turned off.
up.
Look at that amazing fire.
Beautiful. But now you're making me get out my calculator because I can't do math.
So one of the great things about Roll20, if you highlight your bubble that has your health in it, if you put -56, it'll do the math for you.
See, because they know I can't do math.
None of us can do math anymore. But that is it for the dragon, because it just gets to breathe some fire. And you guys have all been resistant to the frightful presence thanks to our amazing donors. So Vidania, the stealthy hider person, you're up next.
All right. So I'm going to give up my position and come closer and try to use that rapier again. And I believe I get another D4 from Braca's aura as well of radiant. So I'll do the rapier to see if it hits. That's an
All right.
18.
An 18 does not hit.
And I think I still have one more inspiration from
I think
before.
you do.
Can I re-roll?
You can. And
That's a
Braca,
22.
we know you want to be healed. So if we can get $50 before this fight ends, we will. Oh, it's been done? Oh, Braca, they already donated $50 to get healed. You
Oh
are
my God.
amazing.
Thank
Which I
you.
believe puts us $100 away from our goal. We are so close. $4,900, 98%. Go ahead
Awesome.
and roll damage there, Vidal.
I re-rolled and I got a 22, so I'll roll. I'm assuming that hits.
That does hit.
So that's 15 sneak damage and 14 piercing. Let me do that 1d4 as well. That's only another 1. So that gives me 30 even. And then I will be able to disengage. And I think I'm going to go back behind that pillar again because I like the cover.
That's a
and
really good
I'm
pillar.
going to try and hide with my cunning action. So I'll roll stealth and see how well I'm able to do that. Ooh, that's a critical fail
Ooh,
on
boy.
hiding. So I'm
Boy.
hoping that pillar's hiding me enough and that the dragon did not follow where I went.
Well, let's find out what happened, shall we?
I mean, why would the dragon attack you when I'm right there?
So that's a tasty morsel. With that, I don't think the challenge is really there for you guys. So let's go ahead and maybe make this battlefield a little smaller again as this lava. So I think you guys are just really rocking this. I mean, I don't know if anyone would disagree. So,
If only I brought my lava walking shoes.
well, yeah. The lava once again comes up, reducing the battlefield for you once again. And Rangram, you are up next.
All right. I wasn't hiding from the dragon. I was avoiding the fire breath. Probably.
Very important distinction.
Yes. And with that, I fly into another rage at the very idea of running away from a fight. It just makes me angrier. And I dive back in for another heedless, reckless attack.
Let's do it.
That'll be a 15.
15 does not hit. But
Oh,
if we can
no.
get that last $100 donation, we could get you your very own Dragon Slaying Great Axe. And we are just so close. But second attack?
Second attack. That is a 20.
All right. A 20 does hit. Let's do some damage.
Let's do some damage. 15 damage.
15. Nice.
What's the
And
D4?
I get an extra d4.
Let's add that in.
One more. 16 total.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Ula, it would be your turn, but dragons get legendary actions, and we're going to go ahead and use another one because, I just think it's too easy for you all. I really do. So the dragon begins to furiously beat its wings. Braca and my good dwarf friend Rangram, both of you guys need to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Okay.
All right.
Got it this time. I don't got it this time. I rolled a 4. Why am I rolling like this?
Now I should have advantage on this.
You do?
But yes, because I have. Where is it? Danger sense.
Okay. Awesome. What you have with advantage?
Oh no, a 12.
Oh no. All right. So both of you guys, as the dragon begins to beat its wings, just furiously trying to get away from the onslaught that you guys are doing to it, you both take 14 bludgeoning damage.
That's not bad.
It's not so bad, but you're also both knocked prone. You're knocked to the ground as it begins to beat. Plus, this dragon decides, this is not the best area to be right now. There's other fun things happening other places. The dragon flies, so it does get into. You guys both get attacks of opportunity against it, but since you're prone, it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
The audience think Braca needs new dice, which
So because I have advantage on my reckless attacks and disadvantage for being prone, is it just a straight roll?
just cancels each other out. That's correct.
Okay.
All right.
I'll let you
There
go
it
first,
is.
Rangram.
There's a 22.
Your 22 hits, roll damage.
All right. And then an extra 3 more from my friend Braca's Holy Aura will give me a total of 16 damage.
All right,
Awesome.
I'll try mine. 27 to hit.
Wow, that definitely hits. Don't forget your extra damage, your extra 3d6,
Right.
thanks to our amazing donors.
That, so we've got 14 slashing, then an extra 12, and then an extra 2. So that is, oh my goodness, I can't do math.
28.
Thank you. Thank you, Other
And-
Bethany.
You're
Hey
welcome.
guys, do you want to hear some amazing news?
Did we reach our goal?
We hit our goal. We're actually $50 over our goal right now. And you guys were such a big part of it.
That's awesome. Thank you, everyone.
And with a $100
Thank you.
donation, it might be a little late because this dragon is looking rough. Audience, who do you want to give another dragon slaying weapon to? Braca already has hers. Rangram and Vidania are both excellent, as well as Franklin. And we're just going to throw Ula in there because I don't want to exclude anyone because we're very inclusive. All right.
And he is closest to range.
Right next to this dragon. I don't know how that happened. Pure coincidence. All right. Ula, you are up.
Well, we're going to have a bunch of fun stuff to do this turn. So the healing spirit is going to catch up to Braca.
Okay.
And since it moves within range, it's going to heal her for 4 points of healing.
Okay.
For my regular action,
Oh, nope, that's not right. Keyboard.
instead of doing this, I'm going to use a second bonus action.
Okay.
You didn't pass again.
All right.
Go back over by my friends.
Oh, and that does not allow attacks of opportunity. Is that right?
That is correct, I believe.
All right. You guys are really smart players. I'm very lucky to have you all matching wits with me today. Otherwise, when we tested this session, it did not go well for the players. I'm not saying you guys are better, but
Well, we are.
you know, you guys are great. All right, great turn, Ula. Braca, you're up next.
Okay, this dragon has just flown away from me, and you know what? I'm out for blood at this point. But I can only make it about halfway.
Don't forget to dash.
But if I dash, then I'm right next to it, and then I'm mincemeat. So
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
And our audience has decided that Ula gets the dragon slaying weapon. So we're
Whoops.
so inclusive. Congratulations.
All right.
Okay, so that's your dash. That's where you're gonna be. Oh, and you take some of your movement to get up from being prone, unless you want to crawl.
I'm good.
And to my test players that might be watching, I was mostly joking. All right. Franklin, you are up next.
All right, Franklin has had enough of this dragon. He's going to get as close as he can. He wants to make sure the dragon is looking at him.
Make a little eye contact. You gonna wink?
Yeah, I'm staring him down. I mean, I'm 3 feet tall, but dragons are my favorite hunting prey. I'm going to designate him as my prey and take a couple of shots at him. 29 for just 7 damage.
Just 7. The dragon starts to wobble. As second shot,
19 to hit,
19 does hit. What's your damage?
6 damage.
6 damage.
Are you
With that,
Raka?
the dragon lets out a terrible, terrible screech as it falls to the ground, defeated. The crowd erupts into, once again,
Yes.
Franklin, you slayed the dragon.
I really want to go over and cut off its head to take it as a trophy. Can I do that?
Well, it's in lava right now.
it is in lava, and the floor is lava once again.
Dang it. Who designed these arenas?
What a jerk. The crowd goes absolutely nuts. Guys, we have hit $5,085 for this whole event. A big part thanks to you guys,
Woo!
and we cannot thank you enough.
I just picture gold coins coming into the arena from.
You know
from the
what?
sky.
You don't have to just picture it. We are in the beauty of the internet age, and give me
Oh.
1 second. We can make this rain some gold coins. Piles. Yep, that's on the right layer. Piles of gold coins, as you guys have raised such a good amount of money for such an amazing charity who does great, great work. So if you guys are watching and about to play some Jackbox here in just a little bit, I think that's going to start at 7:30. Yeah, I get to celebrate. So we're so happy for you. I think with that, the arena has been completed. Thanks to our amazing players. You guys did great. Most importantly, though, thank you to the amazing donors who have exceeded our expectations and our wildest dreams on this event. And the staff, of course, of Ron McDonald House. Players, how do you guys feel about the arena?
That was
That was
great.
fun.
That was so fun.
It was so fun. Thanks, Donald.
Thank you guys so much for playing. I think with that, we're going to sign off. And you guys stay tuned. The Jackbox game is going to be great. The staff is very competitive and very funny. I've been very fortunate to get to know them over the last few weeks. We worked on this event together.
And there's audience participation in that too, right? If you're watching.
There is. The audience can participate. You get to judge and see who's the funniest. Personally, I think it's always Jillian, but I might be a little biased. All right. And thank you guys again for watching. We really appreciate it. And once again, stay tuned.
Thank you.
Bye.
Are we on the other
Bye.
screen? Anyone
Bye.
muted? Okay, guys.